Hello everyone and welcome back to Banished, the Colonial Charter here on Night Ghost 49. I've not been able to record as much as possible, and you guys have probably noticed a bit of an interruption in the videos. For that, I do apologize. Definitely not my intention, but things have been a little cray-cray. But with that being said, we will continue on. I don't think I need anything from those guys. Let's go and do a check here on the Town Hall. Look at the overview. We have 296 citizens. We have almost 300 citizens, which is fantastic. Production for food is lower than we want, but we are purchasing a little bit right now, so I'm not super worried about that, but it's something that we need to watch for sure. We're doing really well on stone and iron, on tools, clothing, luxury items. Basically, we're in a good upswing. I did let the game run for a good year. In-game year, don't worry. And I just wanted to let things kind of catch up so that things will balance out a little bit. Some buildings will actually finish, you know, things like that. So that's just FYI. We did finish like the hospital and these row of homes and yeah, anyway. So I did buy more cows. I'm trying to finish off another pasture here. I did finish off about 3 more of these shore houses, make that 4. I'm trying to get in more clay and have more people work pottery because it is very lucrative. I do have my hardwood starting to grow over here. These have been cleared out. Lots of logs and stone and iron have been cleared out, and now they're going to actually start producing hardwood in the next couple of years, and we need to get some jointers up and going to prepare for that production, which is going to be even more lucrative than pottery. Excuse me. Let's see, can I go straight across here? I cannot. Let's line that up with the hospital. Can I do 3? Oh my gosh. It was meant to be. So we did just buy a bunch of food here, but I still have I still have a ton of stuff. I think I need to increase the limits to like 6,000. Or maybe we'll do 1,000 meat, because that costs a lot more. We'll do 6,000 grains and 400 fruits and veggies. Yeah, I'm actually fine with that. I'll go ahead and increase this to, let's spend like 200 more, and we'll buy some walnuts. Good old exotic food for us, right? Something else to help our palate. All right, cool. We do have another trader up here. See, we do need a bit more furniture, which is why I wanted to get into the fancy furniture, the hardwood furniture, because it'll be its own dedicated thing. You can use some hardwood for like fuels and things like that now, I believe, but I want to use the main logs that we're actually buying some. I want to use those for different production right now. Can I buy this hardwood? Because we could resell that as the furniture for a really good price. So 80 pottery will give me 500 hardwood, which isn't a ton, but it's a decent amount, and I'm kind of glad about that. So we'll go and dismiss this guy. Perfect. Let's get a few more people working the trading post. I did increase the amount of people working the major market down here. That's why I'm scrolling down. Increased it to 6 from 4, and it's actually staying a little bit more full. I did finish off a couple of homes here. I believe I put these roads. Yep, I put these roads in. I added another house here and 2 more homes here just to help with some production business going on there. Now let's look at storage and see if we can store any log items. Specialized warehouse. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. You can place a warehouse just right here, and it'll actually just store logs and stuff. Pretty awesome, actually. Wooden houses. Oh, I need to prioritize upgrading these. We need to get our wood houses to stone. We need to get out of that rut of not having those built up the way they should. Hey, we actually hit the limit for fuel. That's awesome. Do you guys think I should remove the castle? Build something in here? It's a bit of an eyesore, isn't it? I'm gonna put it as a removal. If we want it back and you guys just lose it and say, Night Ghost, seriously, we need that, then yeah, I'll build it again. But as of right now, I don't want it there. I did build a fishing dock down this way. I don't have any homes near it, or roads, actually, so let's fix that. We'll put in just some town abodes right there, just a couple. I am building a ton. We've got a lot of building going on. We need to continue to expand. As you can see, the amount of kids that we have is lower than the amount that we have in school. So I want to look at that. Let's go ahead and look at one industry right now. I did see somebody's comments that are like, I wish there was a Colonial Charter Light, because holy crap, there's so much in this thing. I tend to agree a little bit, but I do find it fun and challenging to just try to wrap my head around all of it. I have 1,200 leather, and I have very little wool, actually. So, and that's because I'm constantly making wool coats and selling wool coats. So, I did just get more cows, so we're going to help our leather situation. Well, wait, we don't need our leather worked on. We need more sheep and llamas. That's what we need. Yeah, we should get more sheep. In fact, let's just do it. Let's go sheep. 2 more and split the herd. We'll still get wool. We won't get food. I do want to start making. I want to start making wheat, because wheat we can use to turn into flour and all that good stuff. Now we do have our jointers being built here, so those are going to continually be constructed. Let's make a road going here. I did put in a lot of stone roads everywhere. That is actually helping quite a bit. Look at that, wool coats. Maybe I'll switch you to hides for now, just so we can do more leather. Yeah, I think that'll be best. I'm not going to be using all these jointers right away. I know that for a fact, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. And I'm going to switch this to fancy furniture just right away. And I probably could let's put 1 person there to start making some furniture. Okay, let's also do another road behind the jointers, because I want to start doing the wheat farms. And I'm thinking we want to do those the length of this area, which is 18. Let's do 18 by 10. And we'll put in 2 of those. And both of those will be for wheat, so that we can start to build up that industry. So a builder fell off a ladder and died. That's no good. So our church is doing okay, but we don't have a graveyard. I'm never sold on getting a graveyard. But maybe we should. Ooh, hardwood. I believe that's all we need. Okay, let's trade that out. See if there's anything else we want. Sand, nope. If there was clay, I actually would have bought a little bit of that. But there isn't. Grape seeds. Oh, I don't think we have grapes. Let me pause real quick. And let's see, grapes. No. And again, I still haven't figured out coffee. I'm glad it's being used for food. See, this is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and just use all the feathers and the bone meal for this, and then we can use up the spirits to probably buy the rest. Oh, I need a little bit more. Okay. How about a little bit of glass? No, not a little bit of glass. Coats, and then we need 100 more. So I think if I do pottery, and then I back off on something else that doesn't cost as much. There we go. Perfect. Now we can do grapes. So if we want to get into the wine industry for more luxury resources, we totally can. Oh, look at all that food that we bought. Holy crap. We actually are getting really low on food. But we just spent a ton of money getting rid of all that, basically. Can we do more spirit stuff? Do we have furnace fuel? We're doing so-so on furnace fuel. We would need to build another one to keep up on that if we did another distillery. Glassware, kind of the same situation. And then sugarcane. Well, we're doing fine on sugarcane. So I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to go ahead and just say, you do glassware. Let's do another, a big fuel refinery, which I want to put where? Probably over here. Yeah, let's do a fuel refinery there. And then let's go into luxury resources, distillery. We can put that right there because I believe I can add in some roads. Yeah, get them all connected. Okay, so we'll get that industry going as well because we need more things to actually sell. Perfect. Okay, this house is being worked on as well, so that stone home. Those take forever. I don't understand why. It's kind of silly, to be honest. Anyway, how are we doing on storage? Because that can actually screw up your logistics quite a bit. So those are fine. How are we doing on these? These are good. Yeah, these big storage warehouses are the way to go. Students, we're doing okay. We're storing students well. I would like to expand our people, but I'm concerned about food consumption right now, which is why I want to get these wheat farms going. And then splitting the sheep are going to help here too. But I mostly did that for wool. You guys know. We did that for wool. Don't be bashful. Yeah, I went there. I totally did. Now, I have been making flour, and then I did put in a bakery somewhere? Where did I put the bakery? Got a small fuel refinery? Really? That's odd. Let's see how much flour we actually have. Oh, we have 1,500. Maybe I didn't put in a bakery. Because the oats here, I've only got one farm working that, so it's not actually the most productive thing ever. So let's do wheat, 2, and have people help with that. And then I think we could put a bakery in and be okay. Maybe just 1 for now. Yeah. At least we're finishing some jobs. I was concerned that we weren't actually going to be finishing anything. Homeware supplies are being done, you know, as fast as they can. So that's good. The dairy has probably been working nonstop because I have more Frisian cows. I bought another herd of Frisian cows. So I have cows here, here, and here. And they're all producing milk. So 10 produces about 400. 14 produces 570. And these are not done yet. They haven't grown all the way, but they're still producing quite a bit of milk, so we're able to get some more good food variety in. Now, as you can see, our food has gone up, and they haven't even harvested yet. That food is from the one trade post right over here, where we were actually able to really buy a lot more stuff. Yeah, wool is kind of a big deal for the wool coats, now that I'm looking at that. Which is probably better that I made this do hide, so we can start using up some of our supply for people, and nobody else is grabbing the wool coats. Hopefully, that's my thought process there. Hopefully, that's actually happening. Okay, so furnace fuel, charcoal. Let's get an additional person working these. Yeah, let's just do 2. Let's just max them as they're built. So here's the distillery. I'm probably going to need to build another glassware thing because I'm not actually making any more glass. How are we doing on sand and clay, though? Where's clay? Clay's so-so. I built 3 more shore houses to help with that, so I think it's starting to help. Sand's not the greatest, but that's okay. Got a decent amount of tallow. Do we have beeswax? That's a whole other industry. Beeswax is meh, but that's okay. All right, so sugarcane, glassware, furnace fuel. Let's get another person working that, and hopefully we can start cranking out even more spirits to sell and get more food from this place. So that's kind of what I'm going for there. We do have fishing docks that we can flex up to and actually produce more food, which we are building, or we are bringing in a couple more kids, but I feel like we need to continue to push that and have more houses. So why don't let's build a couple officer houses just along the way here. Oh man, really? I can't do one right there. Okay, well let's butt those up to each other and we'll just do 2 houses there. So I'm building an entire distillery industry off of 1 sugarcane field, which is just awesome. It produces over 1,000 sugarcane every season. It's just out of control. Oh, and this one can be for wheat, which it won't start working this year anyway. That's fine. Put 2 people on that, and this wheat field is going to be worked. Very nice. Did I leave a gap in here? I did. Okay, good. Let's build the roads around these fields too. And we can go ahead and build a couple more homes in this area. I like the pattern that we have right now with the officer house here, and then the 2 townhomes right next to it. Perfect. We'll go ahead and extend out the roads as well. Right now we're leaving them as dirt. Now I think that stone house was completed, so why don't we go check on that as well and make sure it's good to go. Good old llamas here. I've kind of forgot about them. Oh, I need to build a pasture real quick. Our overflow one I've filled up with sheep because I need more sheep. And we just got a trader here too. Man, everything goes so quickly. Let's build it down here. We'll do it big. So 18 by 14 is pretty good size. What do you have down here? I don't think I want to mess with this right now. We'll just dismiss them for now. I don't want to worry about it. And then in here, what do you have? He does have some clay. Let's go ahead and get 1,000 clay. I don't know what that's going to take, but probably not too much pottery. Oh my gosh, it's doing it by units of 1. But you know what? That's actually going to work. It's nice and even. There we go. We'll trade that out. What was I doing down here? There was something I was going to do down here. Oh, the bakery. The bakery. So we'll just do hardtack for now. And we'll be taking that flour that we're making and turning it into something edible. We also still have the pub kitchen, which produces a lot of pub meals. And where is our inn? There's our tavern, which is completely full. I thought I had another one. You know what? Screw it. Let's do a good one. Small tavern? No, we already have that. Ah, big tavern. Let's put it right over here by the school and church. You know what? Let's just put it literally right by the church. That is so funny to me. You know, back in the day, you kind of had to drink mead and things like that because it was safer than water. And anyway, plus people just got drunk all the time. That magazine is not going to get full anytime soon. I love those magazines. Oh, did we clear this? We cleared out this whole area. How do you like that? That's insane to me that we actually finished that out. This home did get upgraded. I'm going to go ahead and queue up that one. So let's get that one built as well. We do have somebody here. We sold everything for food, which is good in one hand. On the other hand, it's not so good because I think we just went through the wool coats like crazy. And I believe we could have more people working pottery. Can I? No. Okay. Let's look at the supply line. Do we have furnace fuel? We still do, because I just built another one. So that's good. Clay, I just bought 1,000 clay, so we should be okay there for the pottery. Yes, but I think we're still not producing enough. Which reminds me, is he still here? He is. Hello. Let's do 1,000 here again. Is it going to do intervals of 1 again? No, it's doing 20 this time. So 40 pottery will get us 1,000 clay. I actually don't know if that's a good conversion, but either way, we're going to get it. And we're good on the rest of this stuff. We're good on furnace fuel, or not furnace fuel, fuel for homes and things like that. Oh, these 2 homes did get finished. And people moved in, and they're fishermen and fisherwomen. I do have a lot of extra laborers now, which is really nice. Let's get them in the trade posts and build some homes by these posts, and then we'll butt these up against them too. Very good. Could have more people working the fishing docks now that I think about it, so we'll do that too. All right, so more people are being born. Look, we've got a lot of people being born. Not as many in school, which is kind of funny to me. How's the bakery doing? How much hardtack are you making? We've already made 100. Very nice. These are being occupied. People in their 20s. Okay, these are the people that I kicked out of the stone home up north. So that's what's going on there. Hey, we're already getting hardwood in? Seriously? That's insane. Let's get some more people working the logging houses, the logging cabins and all that. Dairy's looking good. What other industries do we need to check on? There is a lot. There's so much. Apiaries, little beekeepers doing their thing. I am going to start needing to get lamp oil to upgrade these. We haven't even messed with copper yet. You know that? We haven't even expanded anywhere outside this little blip of area. Oh, excuse me. Getting a little hoarse there. Maybe we'll do that. You know what? Let's start. I'm like being all conservative about this. And I don't need to. Let's do a big old tunnel. Tunnel project incoming. 180 stone? Let's do it. That's going to be a big old project. 4 people can work that. 180 stone brought in. We are very stingy with our stone, so that's a lot. That's a lot for us. So let's do some roads down here. Oh, those homes just finished. Look at that. They're all going to have kids, and everybody's going to be happy, dang it. All right, they've got a trading person in here. Beef cows. I think I'm going to hold off on that because I just finished this. I don't have room for extras. We are going to have to do a whole other industry out here for food. So I think I'm going to build up here and do the logging. Wow, my apologies. I'll do the logging, gathering hut, hunting, and things like that. I think we'll do that there. But I do want to have this tunnel done and ready to go for people to actually move over there. So we'll finish this first, and then I think we'll come in here and I'll build some homes first, and then we'll do a stockpile and all that good stuff that we always do. And I want to leave this because we can do mines into the side of the mountain, and those will actually be really helpful too. So let's go ahead and do some. Should we do town? Yeah, we'll do town of boats. We'll do 4. And just so we think safety first, let's have a well immediately. So we'll start building that out here. And then we'll, like I said, we'll do the whole industry out here. We'll do a marketplace and start building out that way. That'll be a little bit of a mining community. I think that's going to be pretty helpful. We've only got nomads once. I'm still really surprised about that. It's just funny to me. Are we making fancy furniture? Holy crap, we totally are. I think we should be selling that, to be honest. It's a really, you get such a good price for furniture. It's out of control. How are we doing on wheat? We only got 1 season of that extra farm in. We still have a little bit left, but that's nothing to write home about. People are actually just using it in their homes, which is fine. We want them to be able to use that food immediately if they need to. Let's get some more around here. I could build some homes in this area. So let's do that. Let's see if there's anything different that we can make. Colonial homes. Colonial houses. Oh, that needs fancy furniture. Well, you know what? We can actually do that. Let's switch this to fancy future furniture. Oh, pewter and silverware. Just kidding. No, we can't. Fancy corner house. Tunnel house. Yeah, I'm still not at a point where I can make those, huh? Let's just do the townhouses now. Let's build a couple of those and leave it at that for the moment. Hull components, lamp oil. I'm just. Why am I reluctant to buy those? I don't know. I don't want to. No, I'm not going to buy them. I don't want to buy them right now. I don't know why. I just don't want to buy that lamp oil. I want to use our industry to actually build up instead of just. I want to purchase resources, raw resources that we need. I don't want to be the guy that pulls out the raw resources all the time, if that makes sense. So anyway, this is being used up even more. Yeah, how's the distillery industry going? Let's check on furnace fuel. It's gone up by about 100. So I think we're good there. Glass is at 0. Glassware is at 400, which is good. We do need another glass working area. And then how are we doing on sugarcane? Sugarcane's gone down slightly. Yeah. Which isn't bad. It's not bad at all. So with 1 person working there, we do 110 a year, roughly. We do almost 450 with 2 people working there. I don't think that's quite accurate yet, so we'll have to see how that goes. And probably need to put in another, glassworks somewhere to actually get glass, not just glassware. So we'll let that build as well. You know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I think this has been a really good episode. We're able to catch up on a lot of things. And, oh my gosh, we built so much there. I'm going to pause it so I'll quit looking at everything. Anyway, hopefully you guys are liking the series. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from everyone. I apologize for the inconsistency. I'm going to try to remedy that and get on top of recording a lot more. Keep in mind I am switching jobs and doing some other things. But thank you, everyone, for being here. This means a lot to me. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think. This is a fun series. I appreciated the tips that everybody's given me as well. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time. Later.